their health insurance. I know that people will be hurt by that vote, and we worked very hard to try to get a budget deal that wouldn't include that provision. And we tried any other way we could to come to a budget agreement with Republicans, and they wouldn't have it. So, I did what leaders do. I stepped up and I got the job done.
Hi, my name is Chaida, and I am a Black conservative content creator and writer. And this is my podcast where I discuss relevant issues surrounding people, society, culture, and politics. Today, I would like to start with a scripture, as I always do. And in today's scripture, you can find it in Matthew 5. Yes, I love the Beatitudes so much. I have my personal Bible right here because I always love to read from the book. And in Matthew 5, in verse 9, it says, "Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth." And it's such a beautiful scripture because it just moves you in a way that there's not a lot of scriptures that move me in the Bible the way that this particular scripture does in the Beatitudes. All right, today we're going to be talking about a very heavy topic today, and that is the death of Representative from Minnesota, Melissa Hortman, and her husband, Mark. I was not shocked by the news. And in fact, I was in Texas when I heard of the shooting of the late representative and her husband. I was actually with Texas Representative Congresswoman Elizabeth Ann Van Dyne. I was with her when she was taking a phone call from Speaker Johnson, and they were discussing the relevant news. There was also another representative who was shot alongside with his wife. His name is John Hoffman, and he is a state senator in the state of Minnesota. So right now, if you want to, we need to take this time to give our thoughts and prayers to the families. I know that is so redundant. I'm so our thoughts and prayers over with, but we do need to take this moment, and you want to take this moment right now to pause the video and give a quick prayer to the families who were impacted by these incidents. Please do. Please take a moment, pause the video, say your prayers, and then resume. Okay, we're back. Okay. How can something like this happen in this day and age? Well, it's not very shocking when it comes to shooting, not because it's America, but because of where our political climate is. After the incident that took place just last summer, when Donald J. Trump, who was then the presidential candidate for the Republican general election, for the Republican ticket, he was shot in the ear at that campaign rally in Pennsylvania. He was literally in the ear, and if he had not turned his head for that slight second, we probably would not have him today as president of the United States. So when people want to act all shock and awe when it comes to these political based violence, to me, I know it's so wrong, but I just feel numb. I don't feel any emotions because it's this feeling of what next? What is going to happen next? And we should not be where we are today. There should not there should not be a time in American history where politicians have to fear for their lives, but they do. It's no shocker. Politicians, celebrities, all these high public figures oftentimes get death threats. That's just a thing that happens from time to time. That shouldn't be a regular thing, but it happens. And sometimes those threats, even though they're just words, sometimes a lot of people can lead them to actions. And that's why we have to take precautions. And that's why a lot of these individuals have security for a reason. I want to take this moment to highlight the late Representative Melissa Hortman's life. She was a representative that loved to bridge the political divide between Democrats and Republicans, even though she was a Democrat herself. She wanted, even though she toed the party line a lot, I want to take this time to remember the life that she led, where she brought unity to everyone and didn't exclude anyone because of their difference in opinions or beliefs. And that is how the late Representative Melissa Hortman should be remembered. Remember as a beacon of hope and peace and unity. So as I bow my head down tonight and say my prayers, I'm sending a prayers to the Hortmans family. I'm sending a prayer to Senator Hoffman and his wife and their family. I'm sending to prayer to everyone who's been hurt by some sort of political violence, because in America in the year of 2025, this should not be a regular thing, but it is. And it needs to come to an end. All right, if you have made it to this part of the video, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And if you are watching this on any other platform besides YouTube, please consider following, like the video, and leave a comment sharing your thoughts on the topic and telling me what I could be doing differently in the next video. If you would like to know more about me and gain some insights into my life, you can follow me on any of my social media platforms. The handles are provided in the episode's description, and I have links to all of my social media platforms. If you are a returning guest to my show, thank you so much for your continual support. You are amazing. Have the most lovely day ever. Love you always, and I'll see you in the next time.